Welcome, welcome. If if you're new to my channel, welcome. Before we start the reading, which I do tarot and astrology, I just want to thank everyone, of course, who has been very supportive of this channel. At the same time, in the previous days, I visited a temple. You know how I would tell you guys I make custom mystic bracelet. Like what I wear and I give to you guys. Um, Please rest assured that I do take that, how to call this? I do take it to heart when you put your intention and your situation, and of course, your date of birth. One particular, client, basically, who asked me to help them with their situation. It really touched my heart. And then I just woke up and I said, like, I need to go to the temple, and I need to pray. That's just how I work, meaning that's my calling. So if ever you need something and you're manifesting, um, I am all with you with the pain and the suffering that you're going through, and I do perform, of course, the sattvic part, and these are tamasic. Okay, as far as remedies, of course, prayers is always wonderful, but some people connect a lot with having tamasic remedies, which is gemstones and all these things. So, but don't hesitate to reach out. I'll put this in the comments down below, and like I was bawling into tears because how people have suffered and how they open up to me is a different, it's like I don't think I'm ever prepared for that. And it's difficult. So I'm working on something actually, also something special. And I would announce it after the full moon. And I would just like to take my time. I am always like being pushed, well, not by you guys, okay. In YouTube you have to be like, go and then go and then that's how it works, which I'm fine with it. But like in my level of work, there are times where I need to conserve the energy, I need to take my time. And like people would be like worried about so many things about YouTube, but I am far from that. I'm far from, like, I don't worry about those things. I answer to a higher calling, and that's who I am. It will not show on screen because I do look gorgeous. I am handsome, very sexy, and all these things. I know. I'm kidding. No, it doesn't show on camera. It will never show. I don't think so. My true nature does not show and reflect in the camera. So, sorry for taking your time. Let's begin. I know people are impatient. The community has changed a lot. They need instant answers as well. So let's see. Oh, the sun card. I love. Okay, hopefully the camera learns to focus today. No, I just want to focus on me. I did. I did. I put the autofocus. Okay. Well. Okay. So it's the sun card, the first card. Um, let's talk about the sun. The sun is the atma, our soul. If you're gonna get frustrated about how I read, you don't have to stay. There's so many readers out there. I do Vedic sidereal astrology, and then again, I help people with doing remedies for what they're going through. It's not about the cards. I know people get addicted to the cards. The more the cards, the better. I'm not like that. When we talk about the sun is where we all come from. Is Brahman. This is God itself with the sun. Um, this is how we are created, from light. Yeah, and we all have actually a part of us, okay, part of us from the sun, and it's that fire, okay. And if I don't know if you're familiar, but when our time here in planet Earth is over, that fire comes back to where we come from. It's very interesting, okay, because it's our soul. In Vedic astrology, which I practice Jyotish, the sun is our Atma. Okay. I have thousands of reading, guys. If you're looking for an ex, coming back, this and that, there's so many, And I know, like, this kind of reading is gonna be very, how do you call this? Not much. A lot of people would like it, because they have other things. But I do answer to a higher calling, and I need to just deliver the message, and just, and of course, my faith comes first. So the sun is about you, Aries, realizing your potential, healing yourself. If you're tired that your crystals are not working the way that you want to, I'm Sal. I'm a crystal expert, and I made this Zodiac PIAO crystal bracelet specific for your sign. Visit my website, eatreadlove.me. Get yours today. Um, Probably a lot of you guys are watching me from your sun sign, and the sun in Aries it's actually its exaltation sign. Having this as your first card, it is the strongest. You're realizing now that you have a path in life. Okay. You have a path in life. And it's very clear. It's very, very clear, the path in life. This is me. I'm an Aries, and I have something to share to everyone. What it means by this, because the sun is the king, it's giving. I love that it was the first card. I haven't touched a tarot for because I was basically is that on sabbatical. Like I was away. I was doing my prayers, and as this energy comes to you, Iris, I want you to realize and understand that what you do help people. What you do touches people's lives. Okay? You are part of this greater, okay, part of the universe where it's how you do things. The action, the love, the care, the manifestation of everything that you do is not it's not just magical. It helps people. It guides people. It protects people. It envelopes other people with your confidence. You give them the security, you give them the power, the confidence. As we know, like the sun is an energy giving planet, right? The sun is also our in a way, how do you call this, since it is the atma, our soul purpose in Jyotisha. It's it is our soul. So we look at it we look our readings from ascendant, of course, and moon sign. But the sun is really about giving without, I have to be honest, without stopping. It will always just give. Actually, whenever the sun is in your chart, you find it in that part, you're always giving because the sun is an energy giver. So this is your nature, Aries. This is who you are. And I feel like, embracing this part of you um not only helps people that you love and helps the people that you care, the community that you are in. This calling, I feel like you have some great purpose, of course, is meant to be fulfilled. And then the rest, expect the divine, God, to take care of the rest. The future is bright. Love the card. Okay. Now, Saturn is in retrograde, and Mercury also is about to go retrograde. I did share. Have I shared it? I'm so out of the calendar right now, meaning I don't know what day. Okay. Um, on August 4th, Mercury retrograde. When you get your double PL, this is the 18 karat unlimited. Okay, this is the mega wealth, I call it. At the back of it, it has ruby. Ruby is actually good for the sun because the sun is, gemstones is ruby. It has, of course, Jupiterian qualities also because it has that citrine, and it has a yellow sapphire that comes with it free. So this is what I use every time. And since it is Mercury retrograde, and I do love to give people remedies for free, this is a free Mercury retrograde together with Saturn because it does have lapis lazuli. I was wearing my lapis lazuli. Now it's focusing on the thing. I hope I'm not out of focus now. So here it's showing this is also as emerald, and emerald is the gemstone for Mercury, and this is basically the perfect combination. I created myself, of course, and a handcrafted talisman. This is an amulet. I choose which one for everyone, and this is limited though. I only have 30, so whoever gets it, I'm happy for you. I am finishing a 12 sign prediction. It comes free. This is free shipping in the US, and how do you call this? We do ship global, to different countries across the globe. So just in case you are interested, the double PIAO has helped me. I have a food dog in the house. I have, the double PIAO, of course, to remove that obstacle. We are in the year of the dragon as well. So do check it out. Okay, I'll tag this in the video in the down there. Okay. Your next card is here, would be the Nine of Pentacles. I do apologize if the camera is not focusing, okay, on the cards. Um, but Nine of Pentacles is confident. The Nine of Pentacles, by the way, Mercury is gonna retrograde in um in your fourth house, no, in Leo in your fifth house. So dating and romance can get affected all the way to August 22nd, and then it comes back to sidereal, okay, Cancer, which is your fourth house. So just think of it like, which I would expand on the class that I'm sending for free. Think of it where your main concern would be, because Saturn is retrograde also, and all the way to November, your dreams and desire, which is your 11th house, and your career. And then, of course, your home life, because Saturn is retrograde, in the 11th. And then, it's going to, just let me read it to you. Okay. And then, of course, Mercury in the fifth looks into the fourth. I mean, goes back to the fourth house. And then you have your career change, you have your home life change, you have your relationship with your mom, probably that you're trying to make amends or peace. You have this whole thing like, oh, I want to change my car. Are you tired of trying to find which crystal is good for wealth? Let me help you understand what are the seven crystals that's going to be good for you. Obsidian, garnet, citrine, yellow sapphire, lapis lazuli, ruby, and jade. The problem is all these crystals are very expensive. What I did is I put all these crystals in a bracelet so now you can use it. All these crystals are going to be good for you. To find out more, visit our website eatreadlove.me. Or my residence. A lot of things are going to manifest during the time. It's very strong because there's two grahas that is in retrograde, Buddha and of course Shani. Now, I'll discuss it more in the class, but do check it out. You can get it also on its own if you already have the double PIO, as you know, we do make hundreds and thousands in a month for this. So Knight of Pentacles is good, Aries. I like that energy for you. You are in a deep state of healing as well. Okay, I feel that on your end, it's more about I want my life to be okay, and I'm hearing you here, Aries. With relationship, there are of course some factors that has challenged you because this is a Three of Swords. Okay, I will fix the camera after. The Three of Swords is a card of like I've been betrayed. Life has a way of giving you the right hook, uppercut, and then what do you call this? So you have been in a relationship where there was and there is some distrust. Could be a third party with a Three of Swords, and you're learning to not cope with it, but to regain a sense of balance and peace. Okay. Venus right now already is in Cancer, if I'm not mistaken. Mars is in Taurus, so it's out of your sign. The second house, the family, can become a little bit frustrating. Uh-huh. Money could be like you're trying but it's burning through. First house lord in the second house. I believe that can be a Dan Yoga, because Dan Yoga is a first lord either in the 11th or in the second. I have to recheck on that one. Supposedly it's good for money, but Mars is about how do you call this? It's like taking action and doing things, and like. But in the second house, I feel like it brings aggression towards like handling your money, like kind of like, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. You may be cutting your family off, from like they asking for help, or younger siblings also. There are people who's asking you for help. Okay. So those are a little bit on the tens. I did make already your prediction for the last week of July, and I do see this, of course, for the first week of August. And again, if you have been with me and with this channel for a long period of time, you will understand how I work, right? Okay. So part of me is what I do is all this magical remedies. And if ever you are suffering Three of Swords from betrayal and you're trying to manifest something, and I wasn't able to nail it to a T, when you get your Mystic Custom Bracelet, tell me the situation, the intention, and your date of birth, and I would be more than happy, of course, to help you and assist you with all the knowledge that I have. And like what I mentioned earlier, I don't just make the crystal bracelet. I put all my energies to it, and whatever the divine asks of me, which is sometimes it is a challenge, to help you. I will. I do perform the sattvic part of it because I would pray for your intention, and I have no judgment. Of course, if you're healing an ex relationship, who am I to judge? I for me, I'm just a messenger, and I deliver it, and I embrace everybody who's here who how do you call this, who is in pain, like people who watches me is going through so much and understand it. While I joke a lot and I make fun of this and that, that's just my true nature, my placements of grahas and planets, of course. But it doesn't mean I'm not serious. I take your life, your situation, and your intention very, very serious. Okay? So check out the Mystic Custom Bracelet, and I'll see you guys again in your next video. Have a wonderful day.